Well, hello there, Aquarius. Thank you guys so much for being here. Welcome back. If you're back, welcome in. If you're new, thank you for giving it a go, for checking it out. And thank you to all of you who have interacted with the channel already. Likes, subscribes, comments, all of the things, tips, personal reading orders, all of the things. Personal readings are still open for now. I've been scheduling them, giving myself a lot of buffer time between them because work is crazy right now. It's peak season for us, so but I'm still trying to get out videos to the collective on the YouTube channel, so you don't have to order a personal reading to get a reading. Like I said, this is for Aquarius. All placements. It's not for any specific time. We're just going to check in, see what you guys are moving to, moving towards, moving through, any situations, people, all of those things. We're just going to check in, see what's up. Timeless reading, so whenever you click on it, it is for you. And if you felt compelled to click on this video, I can almost guarantee there is going to be at least one nugget that resonates with you. Hopefully the entire reading will resonate. If not, I do feel like if you were called to click on the reading in the first place, that there's going to be something here for you. So stick with it and find what is for you and leave the rest for someone else who needs it, all right? So also, I've started incorporating sound clearing into my readings. It's something that I've used my personal meditations around my home to clear my space for a very, very long time. My crystals, my cards, all that, but I've never used it on the channel. So I decided to start doing that, and that's why this is here. And with that being said, if you are listening to this through headphones, I would turn them down a little bit or take them off momentarily. I don't want to burst anyone's eardrums or anything crazy like that. So let us get into it, all right? While we're doing the singing bowl, call in any guides that you want to be present with us. All are welcome here. All personal angels, archangels, guardian angels, ascended masters, deities, animal spirits, anything, anyone like that you want to be present, they're welcome here. So use this time to connect, to ground, to connect to source, open your heart, open your mind to receiving your message. All right? All right. Here we go. One more time. Okay, bud, go ahead. Okay. I'm trying to work. Can you please just go to the bathroom?
I'll go to the bathroom.
Thank you. Close the door, please.
All the way.
Yes, please. Thank you. All right. That is it for the singing bowl. So if you need to turn it back up, please do. We're going to jump into it. And why are these spaced so weird all of a sudden? They were like perfectly spaced, perfectly placed, and now they just aren't. Alright, Aquarius, I hope you guys are enjoying your holiday season. Although this reading is timeless, I'm currently in the holiday season, Sagittarius season. So if you have a Sagittarius in your life, make sure they feel loved and appreciated and honored. If you love and appreciate and honor them. If you don't fuck with them, don't fuck with them, right? All right, let's jump into it. Clear, concise, accurate messages for Aquarius at this time, please. Spirit, speak. Okay. The Aquarius Collective, please. Spirit, speak to me and through me for the Aquarius Collective. What do we need to know right now? Interesting. Okay. Well, we got 3 cards. One came out this way. One set came out this way. So very interesting so far. Oh, okay. Right off the bat, we have the King and Queen of Swords. Interesting energy. Swords being your guys' element. There's lots of people present here. With 2 queens, a king and a page. This could be some sort of baby mama situation. You could be with someone who left their previous partner to be with you. They could have been water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person. Maybe they didn't even leave them to be with you, but you could just be with someone who has children. Their previous person feels left out in the cold, though. I will say that they feel like they got the short end of the stick, like they aren't receiving their due. It could be child support. Maybe your person's not paying child support right now for whatever reason, and they feel a little bit slighted. They feel a little bit not sure how they're going to make ends meet. Like if they're months and months behind, depending on how much child support they pay, I mean, that could be a significant setback for this person. This could also be you. It could be speaking to you and not the other person. I just picked up right away that this was your current person and the person that they were dealing with in the past. Doesn't have to be. You can always switch switch the roles if it resonates more. Say you are the baby mama, baby daddy, whatever, that should be receiving child support and you haven't for quite a while. This could be a situation where your person was your ex, your whatever co-parent, other co-parent was very consistent for a very long time, like 10 plus years. And then all of a sudden something changed in their life and they shifted their money focus. Say they bought a house and they shifted their focus to fixing that house instead of sending you money. And it's been a few months, maybe even a few years since they've sent money, and it's starting to annoy you a little bit. It is starting to frustrate you. And yeah, I just feel like it's getting old pretty fast. It could be bringing out a side of you that you don't necessarily like. And if this is speaking to you having a partner who has a baby mama, they could be pitting you guys against each other. Maybe they're making you be the bad guy. Oh, well, Aquarius said that I can't send you money this month because we need it for XYZ. Oh, well, we had to spend it on this. Well, we just bought this house, so we had to do, well, and it's like they're making you the bad guy. I feel like they're, these 2 queens right now are facing each other, and they look like, this one is like very direct, she's very to the point, she's looking straight at the other queen, and this queen is very focused on herself, she's very focused on her cups, kids, and kind of uninterested in the drama, but I feel like you and your partner are kind of going after them a little bit. I don't know, interesting dynamic. I don't usually pick up on other people so much, especially like baby mama situations. So this is going to be pretty specific for a few people out there. Pretty specific situation that I am seeing right now. Also with this Devil card here, this person could be choosing to spend their money on, they could have been someone who had recovered from addiction and maybe they fell back into it. So now instead of paying child support, paying their bills, doing all of these things, they are spending it on drugs, alcohol, gambling, any of those kind of toxic, negative, low vibrational things that kind of deter us from saving our money, spending it on the things that are going to get us ahead. I feel like they're kind of been lured back into kind of this dark side of money, or maybe they're just overspending. Like I said, they could have just bought a house, so they're buying like a big screen TV, and they're buying, all this stuff for their shop, for their garage, whatever. Could be a Libra person that you're dealing with. Yeah, let's see what else is here besides this situation. Although, I mean, with Justice here, I feel like there's going to be some sort of settlement. They could be going after them for back child support. And if this is you, like you're the baby daddy, if you're the one that owes the child support and you're spending it recklessly, I feel like they're going to be taking you to court, and they could be going for back child support. So if you haven't paid for several years, whatever, you could be having to pay out a large lump sum of money. If you're the one that is owed the child support, you will be receiving a large sum of money. Because I see with this Fool card here, I feel like if you were to take this person to court, if you were to seek what is yours, the judge is going to kind of look at them like they're a fool, like they fucked up. Like, what are you doing? You were doing so well. You were paying every month at the same time. What changed? What happened? And they're going to be kind of hard on them. They're going to look at them like they're very silly. When they try to explain themselves, it's not really going to make much sense. It's just going to sound like a bunch of baloney, kind of. So if this is you and you are owed money, it will be coming to you very soon. Yeah, that's essentially what I'm seeing. And then you have the Hanged One, which is Hangman traditionally. They changed it to one because it's not, I think they didn't want to put genders. Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords. So while this is kind of pending, you could be in the beginning stages. You could have just hired a lawyer. Maybe you've been talking about this to some friends and they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Why haven't you? Oh no. I just realized I've been doing this whole reading without my mic plugged in. No. You guys probably haven't heard anything I've said. God damn it, that's annoying. Where's it even at? Ay, kabumba. I'm sorry about that. I hope you guys heard what I was saying up until then. I'm not even really sure where the mic is at on my computer without my external mic. Anyways, okay, so to recap, in case you couldn't hear me, I feel like there's a baby mama, baby daddy situation. It could be your current person has a baby mama, and your person or you, someone hasn't been paying child support. And I feel like they've been spending it frivolously. They have been irresponsible with the money. And you guys are going to be going to court. Whether you're the one owed money, you're going to be taking them to court, and you will be getting your back child support, whatever it is that you're owed, will be paid out to you. Yeah, like I said, they could have been spending it, gambling it all away. They could have fallen back into old addictions here with the Devil here. But I definitely feel like there are two feminine energies and a masculine, and there's a child involved. So that's why I'm picking up on this could be you and your partner have a child, and the former partner, baby mama, is feeling very left out in the cold. They could be struggling a little bit to make ends meet because whoever is not paying they're not pulling their weight. They're not doing their part. But again, if this is speaking about you and your partner, you guys will be, well, your partner, if you're not married, your partner will be going to court. Their person, their previous person, their baby mama, whatever you want to call it, could have, baby daddy, whatever you want to call it, could have been in the beginning stages, like just sought out a lawyer, and in the beginning stages of getting justice for this situation. I feel like they've tried to see it from all angles. They've tried to see it from different perspectives. They've tried to give this other person the benefit of the doubt. And if this is you, I'm going to speak like it is from now on, because I'm not really used to getting so many outside energies in readings. Typically my readings are about the person, about the subject, and whatever's around you is around you. But this is very much like you're involved in a situation, but it's not necessarily yours, if that makes sense. But it is, because you're with this person. I don't know how to explain it. It's interesting. But I really feel like if this is you, I feel like you've tried to give them the benefit of the doubt. You've tried to see it from all angles. You've tried to be understanding and be like, well, they just did this and this and this, and they might need that extra money. And really, I'm doing okay right now, so I don't necessarily need it. It would be nice to have that stability again and be able to count on that $1,000 a month, whatever it is, in child support. So you've been trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. And that could also be why this Fool card is showing up. I said earlier, I don't know if you guys heard it or not, that when you guys do get to court, the judge could be looking at this person like they're foolish. Like they're trying to explain where all this money went and why they're not sending child support and why they stopped all of a sudden. And the judge is just like, that doesn't make any sense. You're not making any sense. You look real stupid right now. This could also be, again, you trying to see all the angles, you trying to see all of the reasons, and you feel kind of foolish for it. You're like, well, I've been letting him slide for this long, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And you could have recently seen something on social media where they bought a new car, or they bought their new wife, or their girlfriend, or stepkids even is a thing. Bought them something significant, and it feels maybe like a dagger to your heart, like, God damn it, I've been stupid. And so now that's kind of what's pushed you to get the ball rolling with the justice system. It's a very interesting energy. I've never really had a reading go this way. You got the 8 of Swords and 5 of Swords. Lots of air energy, which isn't really surprising if you guys are air elementals. Being Aquarius, I feel like you are feeling really powerless, though. You've got two cards. This card, I mean, the Hangman, Hanged One, whatever, there we go, is more about like changing perspective and not necessarily being trapped. But if you look at the card, they are absolutely, they're suspended, they're not moving, they're still, all the blood is probably rushed to their head by now. So it gives that sense of feeling trapped. And then right after it, you have the 8 of Swords. You could feel very trapped in the situation. Maybe you're trying to establish a little bit of stability. Maybe you're wanting to purchase a home, rent a new place, but now you can't count on this money you used to be able to count on. So it's like making you feel stuck where you are until you get this situation resolved. I feel like, or until you take action, I guess, not even get it resolved, but until you take action one way or another, I feel like you're gonna feel stuck. But this is definitely, it's irritating you, it's agitating you, it is, if this is speaking to the person that you're currently with, if this is their situation and they are the ones owing money to a former partner, I feel like you're over it a little bit. 8 of Cups just came out. I feel like you could be letting go. Like, this is too much for me. This is taking up too much of my energy. This is consuming my life, and it's not on track with what I want. I've tried to help you. I've tried to be understanding. I get that people go through things and everybody needs blah 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 blah, but I feel like you're really over it. You're over being caught up in the middle of this. You're over being the bad guy. I said earlier, again, I don't know if you guys heard it, if this is pertaining to your current partner and the dealings with their ex-partner, I feel like they're to their ex-partner making you the bad guy. They're like, oh, well, Aquarius says that we need to spend our money on this. Oh, and I had to spend money on this because they needed it. Oh, and they said that, you know what I mean? They feel like they're making you the bad guy instead of taking responsibility for their own actions, and it's really starting to irritate you, and it's really starting, maybe you didn't even know this, and it's all, maybe you saw some text where they were saying stuff like that, and you're like, what the fuck? I never even said that. That's not even a thing. We've never even talked about their money situation. That has nothing to do with me. Why are they involving me in this? Is kind of what I'm getting. It's interesting. You got the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. In the last few readings that we've done, you guys have gotten pretty strong King of Pentacles, prosperity, all of those things. So I feel like you're kind of realizing, like, if this is a relationship that's sort of new, it might have taken you out of your element pretty quickly. And maybe you're realizing, like, oh shit, I'm the fucking King of Pentacles. What am I doing here? Why am I lowering myself and coming down to this level to interact with these negative energies, to be the bad guy, to be pitted against someone else? I don't know what's going on with my voice. It could be you guys are needing to speak up in this situation. You're needing to find your voice a little bit because there's definitely some throat chakra stuff going on. But it feels like you're coming back to, you like had an epiphany, like, what am I doing here? And then you let it go. You leave. You're like, this is not for me anymore. I don't want it anymore. I gotta move on. And you do. All right. All right. Empress fell out as well. I am going to leave this here like it's on the bottom of the deck because I have enough cards for this reading, but this is just indicating to me that you're going to be okay. You are a creator. You are divine, divine feminine. You are the Queen of Queens. I feel like once you leave this kind of low vibrational back and forth petty shit behind, that you're gonna be okay. I feel like after you move on, you're gonna be a little bit sad for a while. You're gonna feel like you might regret it, even because you could have had really strong feelings for this person. You could have saw a future with them. You guys could have purchased a house together. Hopefully not. So there could be some feelings of loss, some feelings of regret, some feelings of sadness regarding this situation after you leave. I feel like it's going to leave pretty quickly. I think it's going to move through you pretty quickly because, again, you are realizing that you are the King of Pentacles. You are the Empress. I know that doesn't make sense. It's masculine and feminine, but everybody embodies both. We all have masculine, we all have feminine, and I feel like you're going to be coming back to yourself and realizing pretty quickly after you walk away from the situation how much it was dragging you down, how much deception there was in the relationship, how much how much fear even was in the relationship. It could have really stirred up a lot of fears in you that you didn't even know existed. But I feel like you're leaving it behind. I feel like you're moving on. You're letting go. You're grieving. Give yourself time to grieve and to mourn. Be gracious with yourself. If this resonates with you, if this is a very specific reading, I mean, I hope it resonates with a lot of people, but at the same time, like, I don't really want you guys to be going through this. I'm glad you guys, for those that it does resonate with, I'm glad you're moving on. I'm glad you're letting go. I'm glad you're removing yourself from this energy. Also, if you guys are the ones that are owed the money, the child support, whatever it is, this judgment, settlement, whatever you want to call it, like I said before, it's definitely coming to you. It's going to be a large lump sum of money, and it's going to kind of, it's going to put you in a really abundant space, so much so that you're able to walk away from situations that maybe you were staying in because you needed money, because you wanted the security, you wanted the stability that it provided. This could be a job. Like, maybe you were staying in a job that you hated for so long because you didn't want to quit without having another one. But I feel like this, now with this money coming in, it changes kind of the whole trajectory. You're no longer feeling trapped. You're no longer feeling powerless. You're no longer feeling stuck. I see you feeling abundant and radiant and going out and howling at the moon and being your unique little alien self. I feel like Aquarius are the most unique and the most alien-esque, if that makes sense. Like, people might not really understand. You're like, well, it's because I'm not from here. Alright, gratitude. Card number 18, acknowledgement and appreciation. Let's see how this ties in. It can be challenging to find gratitude in times of distress and chaos. I would say this is a time of distress, a little bit of chaos. But those are the best times to lean into what you have to be thankful for. Gratitude is like an anchor holding you steady when the world around you spins out of control. Most of us are thankful for the big things like new car, money, or finding someone you love. But what about the small things, like the perfect cup of coffee in the morning or hearing your favorite song on the radio? You can even be grateful for things that haven't happened to you, such as not getting the flu this year. There are so many ways to bring gratitude into your life. The more you do, the more you will see your manifestations coming to pass. You have pulled gratitude as a reminder to be thankful for your situation no matter the circumstances. You may not understand why this is happening to you, but trust that it leads you towards your divine purpose. The universe needs to feel appreciation, just like you and me. The more you can be grateful, even when you'd rather complain, the more the universe will respond in thanks for your acknowledgement. Gratitude may also help to see your situation from a new point, which the Hangman is here, which I feel like could be helpful. Alright, and then there's a little tip. Keep a gratitude journal and write down at least one thing you're grateful for each day. And then for everything you write down something else that hasn't happened yet. Put a star next to it so that you know it's something that you're setting an intention for. For example, today I'm grateful for my loving partner. Today I'm grateful because I am now a millionaire, and then they have the star next to that. It's something that hasn't happened yet, but they're still putting it in their gratitude journal. Every few months, review your journal and see how many things you have to be grateful for, and see how many starred intentions came true. That's kind of sweet. I like that. So yeah, even though this situation is less than ideal, there are lots of things to be grateful for still. if this does involve a child, be grateful that you have said children, if it's more than one. Be grateful that you didn't have more kids with this person, that it doesn't involve, you know what I mean, things that didn't happen. Well, I'm grateful that we didn't buy a house together. I'm grateful that we didn't get married. I'm grateful that, I mean, if these are things, obviously, that you didn't do. If you did do them, I'm grateful that I found a way out. I'm grateful that I was strong enough to walk away. I'm grateful for the years that we had together. I'm grateful for the strength that it provided me. All of that. Alright, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm sorry, so sorry that the first part of the reading you probably can't hear very well. I won't let it happen again, I promise. Also, I am now certified in Reiki 1 and 2, so I'm doing distance Reiki healing, energy healing. It's like balancing chakras, moving energy that where you hold tension. It's a really good healing tool for breaking habits and establishing new ones, encouraging positive thoughts, and ridding yourself of negative ones, weight loss, addiction, all kinds of stuff. So if that is something that sparks your interest, and you're ready to go to the next level of your healing and releasing and ascension, go to my website and all the information will be there. You can also email me with questions if you don't see what you're looking for. Personal readings are also open still. And all that information is on the website as well. I'll see you guys later. Love you all so much. Bye. What, bud?